Hi everyone, it's Hanif Khan here. I'm here with Richard Shepherd and Shimon Rudich, and we're here in Birmingham. And today we're going to try and share with you one of our strategies, one of our favourite strategies, which is the divide and conquer strategy. It's a great strategy for properties where there's not just quite enough to do anything else. You know, there's not quite enough to do an option flip on it, for example, and just sell it on straight away without doing anything. There's not enough, you can't really do a slice and dice because it's not really applicable to slice that property up into a number of different properties. You can't do a sandwich option, but however you can use this particular divide and conquer power play, and it's a great little strategy to use.
You practically add value to the property that it was not there before, and by adding value, by doing not much work, you get a lot of profit, which is a clever way to do it, because you don't have to wait for 5 years on a normal purchase option, and you just cash on the money right away, within a year perhaps, or even less.
Now typically where this strategy comes into play is when you've got let's say a 3-bed detached house with a corner plot to the side of it. It's really important that you've got an empty piece of land to the side of it. And what you're going to do with this particular power play is split off the land from the property in terms of the title, create another title on the land, get planning permission in order to build 3 semi-detached houses, and sell off that land with the enhanced value to a developer.
Yeah, absolutely. So all you've really done is you've created or added the value, as Shimon was saying, by simply dividing the existing land that you had. So the house and the garden were all on one title deed as one piece of one registered land. All you've done is you've split that into 2 in this particular case, and then you've put a planning application for another house to be in the back garden in reality. And it's quite easy to do. It's done a lot. If you go to any town, you'll see this have been done all over the place. But you have to make sure you do it correctly and legally, and you know, Shimon,
you have to protect yourself, no?
Yeah, absolutely.
You have to make sure that your solicitor knows what he's doing to protect yourself, because you don't want, for example, that you get a planning permission and then the vendor says, "Thank you very much, you get lost, and now I sell the property myself. Thank you for doing the job for nothing."
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to do this strategy, absolutely make sure that your option agreement is legally binding, legally tight, because you know you will have gone and got the planning permission on this property to have it to have another house, say for example, built in the garden, which could increase the value by as much as £200,000 or more. And you know the vendor is then going to turn around and say, "Hold on, I still own this property. And your option agreement is not correct, so."
That's the worst possible thing.
Yeah,
this is a typical example of a no money down strategy that absolutely works in this climate, works in any climate, particularly so in this one. Because you're adding value to the property, you can get everything done for absolutely nothing, so there's no excuse not to do anything. As long as you've got a little bit of knowledge in terms of what's up there, you can create money, and quite a lot of cash, £50,000, £75,000, £100,000, literally out of thin air.
And this is a very weak strategy, and if you want to learn more about this strategy and other 4 strategies, we put them on a website, www.leaseoptionspowerplays.com.
Yeah, I mean, if you go onto that site, it's free. You can download it free. Is it how many pages? How many pages?
Is it?
68.
It's a free 68-page PDF document, which will go through and explain step by step the legals, how you would actually do this strategy in technical details, and you can do that all for free and have a look at it, read it through, use it. I mean, it's a very simple strategy and it works really well. I've done it lots of times, and it's a great one to have in your portfolio.
And there is quite an in-depth explanation how to do it, and the step-by-steps what you need to have in place to work to make it happen, and what you have to do to make it happen.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's free.
So do go and download the manual. It's the only manual that includes all the sectors of property, commercial property, land, development options, residential options and portfolio options. So the website again is www.leaseoptionpowerplays.com.
See you there.
Happy hunting.
Happy hunting.